we go. Where's stand? Anyway. Hi. My name is Max. This is my dog, Lesko. I work for a company called Radico. I build payloads, detector payloads for Lesko. We do like nuclear reactor inspections, military support, that sort of stuff. This is a spot robot. It's made by Boston Dynamics. It can walk up and down stairs. It has an arm for picking up and manipulating things. It's a quadruped, obviously. And then it has a Android controller for driving it around. So I thought maybe we could talk a little bit about the kinds of applications that we do with Spot, and then see what the robot can do, and you guys can have some hands-on time to drive it around for a little bit if you want. So microphone good? Is this fine? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the camera, the robot has a camera in the back, 2 cameras on the sides, and then 2 cameras in front, and a camera here in the gripper. And what it does with the cameras in the front, just like your eyes are used for depth perception with stereoscopic vision, same thing with the robot. I can pick out an object in the scene, and the robot can recognize how far away that is, and then walk over to it and pick it up in its claw, and then you can have it bring it back to you. So for the kind of missions that we do with like the Marines or the Air Force, it might be one where they're looking at a munition store or a chemical lab or something like that. Some environment where it's not safe to send people in. Idea being is you could send the robot in, put some detectors on the robot, and then use that claw to collect samples, bring them out so that somebody can send those samples to a lab and figure out what was going on there. Police use them as well. Same sort of thing for patrolling areas that aren't safe for people to go into. If there's a hostage or an active shooter, it's much better to send the dog in to go look around, because you can always buy a new dog, even if they are kind of expensive. So I think, let's see if we can't get it to pick something up here. So we'll take a ball, because dogs love balls. Put it down here.
Will we give it back? That's the question.
Yeah. And it just runs out into the parking lot with it and doesn't give it back. All right, pick up object. Yay! Oh, sorry. There you go.
Good boy.
So as you can see, there's a fair amount of autonomy to it. Like, that's not a simple thing to do, to calculate how far away it is, match the image seen on the forward cameras with the image inside of the gripper, tell the gripper how far to go down. There's a lot of calculations that need to happen. The dog obviously has an onboard computer. It does a lot of those calculations. Its processing core is sort of in here somewhere. I have one of them, but it's not, I didn't pull it out myself. They just gave me a spare.
Just pointed to the ball on the video, and it just
Yeah, so it's just in the scene, and go pick that up. It has the ability to open doors. I've only had it for a couple of weeks. I actually haven't tried the door thing yet, so we should try the doors today and see how it works.
Can it pick itself up if it falls over?
Yes. So if you give it a push, it will correct itself. But if it tumbles down a flight of stairs or it falls, yeah, it can even fall all the way onto its back. And it's a pre-programmed operation, but it says this has fallen over, you want it to right itself. And it will flex its legs and roll itself back onto its belly and put its legs down and stand back up again. Let's see. Battery lasts for about 90 minutes, thereabouts. It can drag close to like 40 pounds if you're dragging like a bag with a claw. The claw fully extended can pick up about 5 pounds. If it's closer to the body, it's more like 15 pounds that it can lift. Oh, that's camera change. Let's see. Put you back and walk. So it can turn left and right. It can walk backward and forward. And then you've got sort of a strafe left and right. It has some collision avoidance, so if I try to walk it into the table, it will turn itself. The collision avoidance does not apply to the arm. So if you have the arm way out in front and you walk it into the wall, you'll just smash the arm in. Good. So, are there any questions?
How expensive are the vet appointments?
I haven't broken a battery yet, but they're about $7 grand.
Does it make any noise?
I don't know. It's supposed to have like a little onboard speaker, but I haven't tried it out yet. One of the things that we were going to work on was tethering a Bluetooth headset to the tablet so that you could talk through and then have it talk out to somebody. But we have to build a payload for that. Oh, the payload. Oh, let's talk about that. That's cool. Right here are 2 payload connectors. So the stuff that we build, we have a little cage that sits on the dog's back. It clips into this rail, and I use this forward connector. There's USB, Ethernet, and power coming off of there. And then there's an Ethernet port on the butt as well. So you can plug a radio in to the rear end or into the payload side. And internally, there's 2 or 3 networks, and you can talk to various assets on the network. So if you are, for example, let's say I had a radiation detector on here, and I'm going through a building like this, and I start walking around looking for sources, I can have the radiation detector and an onboard computer talk to the robot, so if it gets a hit, it puts a marker on the map, but then maybe it tells the robot, listen, designate a pass through this area, and let's walk up and down here a bunch, and let's see if we can figure out where that source is coming from. Is it a leak? Is it an X-ray machine? What kind of things are there? So there's a pathing aspect to it, the API for the robot itself is written in Python. I don't know if any of you guys have written Python before, but it's very approachable. It's a nice language. Yeah.
Could one of the payloads be an additional battery to extend its life?
That's a good question. I don't know if there's a way to get the power back in through the payload ports. I think it's one way.
So if you were to come across like a wall, those FTC walls are there, like how high can you go? How high does legs have to this?
I've had it walk up curbs. It'll certainly do stairs. I think with that wall, it might have trouble because it's glass. And it's funny, there's a few things that are very much like a real dog. It doesn't have a great understanding of glass, so it'll walk into a glass door. It doesn't like elevators. If you put it on an elevator, you need to make sure it's sitting because it freaks it out and it starts stumbling everywhere when the elevator goes up. And it doesn't like to be picked up. Same sort of thing, if you grab it and lift it up, the legs will start kicking and thrashing because it doesn't know what to do with itself. Pounds? It felt like it. And it has straps here for carrying it, which is great. We'll take it outside, go up and down the stairs for a minute, and then you guys can have some time playing with it. My only thing that you really need to know is right in here, right at these leg joints, there's warning signs that these are pinch points. Please, please, please keep your fingers away from it. My boss has got little scars up and down his hands from getting pinched by it, and it will pinch the skin right off of you. So the rest of it's fine. Just don't put your hands in there while it's walking around. So there are a couple of stairs outside, and it is kind of cool to watch it walk up and down the stairs. So why don't we take it out there?
We can try to open that door with the robot.
Yeah, let's see if we can open it coming back in.
Do you want more stable audio, right? So you want the legs to go.
I guess. Dang it. It's
It does do sit. Oh, sorry. Go. So the robot likes to go downstairs backwards. It'll go up the stairs forward, but I'm going to spin him around. And then, yeah, we just walk it backwards. What was I doing here? Easy as can be, and go right back up again.
Swim?
It does not swim. No. It'll survive the rain a little bit, but that's kind of about it.
What's the top speed?
3 miles an hour.
Will it chase the drone?
We can try. Get him, boy. Yeah. Come on down. There we go. Just try not to walk on you. Yeah. Somebody about 3 miles an hour. Anybody want to give it a try?
Sure.
All right.
Oh yeah.
What kind of range does it have from controller to?
So that's just got a little onboard Wi-Fi. So it's probably like 20 or 30 meters. It's not very far.
It's not field-centric, no.
When we usually deploy them, we have like an MPU-5 radio on the back, and that's good for a kilometer.
Okay.
You know, and you can tele-op it from really far away.
Chem-bio or something. You don't
Yeah,
wanna be that close.
yeah. That's it. So put him back and walk. Yep, there he goes.
So what's the top speed?
3.
2 kilometers?
I don't think so. I was trying to figure out if I could teach it to climb into the back of the van, but I haven't been able to do that yet.
So can you deploy the neck and head area with the?
Oh, it seems disconnected.
Yeah, you probably have to go a little closer. There's a lot of Wi-Fi interference. I think I'm on the same channel as somebody else.
What's the range? You know, could it go down to water and back? Is it range?
It depends on the radio. So the built-in Wi-Fi is not very far.
Okay.
But yeah, with like an MPU-5, we can probably go like a kilometer.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when it goes up the steps, does it like know that it's going upstairs?
Yeah.
Or does it just walk?
Yeah, it recognizes that these are steps and it automatically switches its gate. Some of the older firmware, they had problems with the steps that didn't have a rise. It was just like metal steps or something like that. But I've had this up and down those and it was fine.
Can it go up an elevator?
Yes, it can go up an elevator. You can use the...
I mean, not elevator, escalator.
I don't know. That's a good question. I've never tried it. We'd have to take it to the mall.
I was walking, it has a 2-point balance
it seemed like.
It's keeping 2 on the ground.
Keeping 2 on the ground
Yeah.
all the time, and it keeps the frequency of the steps, but the top doesn't rotate very much.
Top stays really steady.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you have when you've got something in the claw, you can set it to a walk mode, and then it will keep 3 points of contact all the time, or crawl mode, and it can move really carefully. But if you pick up like a graduated cylinder with no lid on it, it will hold it amazingly still. It takes a while to get there, but it can carry like an open cup or something like that.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I wonder if it used the accelerating limbs to balance the offset of the 2 points that it's balancing on.
I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not sure.
So when it's grabbing things, how does it decide? Is it grabbing with a certain amount of pressure, or is that something?
There's a control you can select for the amount of pressure. Is it hunting it?
You're right. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, it's stabilized. You see that? What? See that? Holy crap.
Right. So if I've got something that's even like an open container, you can hold it in the arm, and as you can see, like it will stabilize as the body's moving around. It keeps it fixed. So when you put the arm back, you hit exit manipulation. There you go. Yeah, that's about as fast as it goes.
I walked into the water. Walking in the garden. Here, David. Aria, move out of the way real quick. Aria, pet it. Let's go walk over to that grave. Aria, are you scared? What did I run into?
No.
Let's go back to that person.
Let's go try to avoid you. I don't want to crash.
Everyone move out of the way. I don't crash like a 70K robot. No, it broke the stick. That was your mission. Time to open the door. Alright, someone else. There's a lot of you're not the one. He has a weapon now. Oh no.
Oh no, that's a separate one. Its main ones are in the square area. Andrew, if you want to do it, you gotta get up there. Let's just keep throwing things at it. Well, let's let people that haven't done it yet try it out. Now throw it at somebody. Andrew park its arm because it doesn't know that. Oh, you're trying. Let's go somewhere. Yeah, you guys should be using the blocks with no holes in it. Yeah, Colin, put some stairs on the other side here. Not with the arm. It's confused.
We'll just buy one of these for the Walmart. I'm not gonna slay, guys. We'll get a slow round, but you know, it'll be worth it. So you can do some good fundraising.
It's that 18-inch cube that's the problem.
Spot mini.
Billy.
Oh yeah, this one.
Excuse me.
Wait, you guys want to stack them up one? Ready? Drop it, take it out.
Oh.
Alright guys, let's get another one.
Wah, wah.
There is an easier way to do this. So you can just pick it up like on your chance. Try to pick it up. See, I'm the arm guy, alright? Oh, no! We're already deciding drivers for the same. Hey! Whoa. It's gonna take the entire game just to get one. Put it back up again. It'll take the entire game just to get one pixel. Yeah, you need to do oh, yeah. Alright, so they're actually. You can't see it. Oh, you're gonna try to do this. I wouldn't try it. Yeah.
It's going to try to walk
I feel
forward.
like it'll think I'm slicing the glass.
Is it trying to see from that camera down?
Yeah, so it's like seeing through the glass.
The bar's kind of way between here and there.
Yeah, that's what I recommend not. Yeah, let's just pick it up outside. All right. There was an option to cut power, so I hit it.